Oh, I got back. Oh, so I left at 8, right? I was in school from, I'm gonna say 9 till 7. That's 10 hours. 10 hours. 10 hours. But it's okay because what else am I to do? Honestly, it's cold outside. Yeah, and I was on the bus and I kind of started thinking as well about God um and stuff because I've been thinking about these things a lot lately, and you know, I really don't like the modern world or anything. And for context, I wouldn't say I'm a Christian. My God is just the higher power in the universe. Um but I've been considering Jesus lately. I've never been to church, fun fact. Not even once. I haven't ever, I mean, I've stepped into churches to see like the architecture and stuff, and I never really liked it there. But I've been thinking of maybe going to church to listen, like what's the big deal about it? Honestly, like why not test it out? But also like I feel like I really don't want to offend anyone, but I feel like the Christian church is full of crazy people. Because none of it makes sense to me personally. Nothing in the Bible really makes sense to me. Um and yeah. And I lost my faith in like God, the Christian God, when I was in second grade over gambling on a game. Which, if you think about it, I was asking, like, when I spin this wheel, it was like a kid's game, but there was like this thing. When I spin this wheel, if I get something good, I will believe in you. And I did this a couple times, and neither of the times I got anything good. So I was like, yeah, okay, you're fake. But honestly, I remembered about it recently because it's really strange that I remembered because I don't remember like anything from my life. Um, my earliest memories are like I want to say 15, 16, but even that I have very minimal memories from there. Especially 17, man. Yeah, okay. And when I remembered about that, I also kind of started thinking like, oh, technically, if I were a Christian, I would keep believing because technically God is keeping me away from gambling because that's a sin. But at the time, I didn't know what the sins are. Man, I don't know. I was thinking about, but yeah, I didn't know what sins are, and I was thinking about like what I think is God and stuff, and I was also kind of thinking like, you know, the reason I don't really believe in the Christian God, a lot is because it's never spoken to me either. But there have been instances that like I tend to um okay. I've had a demon living in my room for about 6 years now. His name is David. And unironic, I know this is gonna sound so stupid, but he lives under my bed. Not in this room though. He's in my parents' home, that my room there. And why under the bed? Because I know that's such a generic thing, and I know I sound like I'm lying or making stuff up, but I'm genuinely not. Um, he is there, and I'm not scared. I'm not scared at all. In fact, we've become buddies even. I mean, I was scared when he came to me the first few times. Um, Not the first, like when he appeared initially, like, you know. And that whole night was really crazy. I couldn't recognize my face. I kept hearing like noises around and stuff like that, and it was just like a very bad feeling, and I could tell exactly where he was at all times. Um and Why is he named David? That's genuinely just the name that I was told by him. He told me his name. It's David. And yeah, and he's still there. I'm friends with him. Well, I wouldn't say friends. It's kind of like a one-sided friendship. But one time he touched my back. I was standing in my room and I was going to my desk, and suddenly I just felt like a hand go over my back like this. And the thing is, at first I didn't even register that I felt it. I instantly like jumped back to see like what's going on. What the hell is that? You know, literally nothing there that could have touched my back. And then I like, as I'm turning back, I realized that was a hand. I felt a hand on my back, like go like stroke it. Um, that's one of the times when he has like interacted with me, and I know that's David because what the fuck else would that be? Um, yeah. What else can I tell you about David? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, this video is already like 8 minutes long, so I'm just gonna like stop. Bye.